Hello everyone! In this video, I'll be searching this box of pennies. I've checked the rolls to see if there was any wheat penny enders, and I didn't find any. But in my last two searches, on the first search, we found 25 wheat cents, and in the second search, we found 20. So hopefully we can find some out of these 50 rolls. Let's rip into these and see if we can find any wheat pennies or errors. And if we find anything that needs a closer look, we'll put it under the microscope. Let's see what we can find. Alright, here we are on roll 1. And there wasn't any wheat cents in this roll, but just found this 1992 Philadelphia that looks like it has a die crack on it. Right between the I and T in United. See that? You see that line right there? You can tell it's a die crack. Let's see if I can hold it a little sideways. You can see it. Tell it's not a scratch. It's actually a crack when the die. That's a good find. Let's keep ripping. Here we are on roll 2. We found our first wheat cent. It is a 1957. Nice. There's one for the hunt so far. Let's keep ripping. Alright, here I am on roll 3. I just found a 1994 Philadelphia that has some interesting markings on the reverse. Kind of cool. Not sure if it's really an error or not, but it looks like it would be. You see where on the S and all that. See how it has all these lines, streak up. I mean, it's really, you see it definitely on the end of the S, and it goes through the E pluminis unum, but it's all like there's lines on each one of the letters. If we hold it just right, you can see them all. Yeah, it's pretty neat find right there, I think. A little better angle on it. But wanted to show that. I'll have to do a little more research on it. I've never seen this one highlighted too many places, so I'm gonna check it out. But that's pretty neat find in 1994. Let's keep ripping. Here I am on roll 5. We just found our second wheat cent this hunt. It is 1945. Awesome. Let's keep ripping. All right, here we are on roll 6. I just found 2 more wheat cents. This will give us 4. $1951 D. Awesome. Second one is $1958. Cool. There's 4 down so far out of 6 rolls. Let's keep ripping. Here I am on roll 7, and we just found our 5th wheat cent so far. Let's see what it is. 1953. Nice. There's 5. Let's keep ripping. Here I am still on roll 7. And we just found a 1995 Pennsylvania that has a die chip in the 9. That's a cool find. Still on roll 7. We found another good find. 2020 that has a die crack right through the W, and we look at it. You see how it goes right down it? It goes right into his head. See, it slides right down. I would say it probably went all the way down to here. You can see where it might have had a build-up right there, and it got worn down a little bit, but you can see the crack goes all the way up, right to the edge. Let's see if I can hold it sideways and see if you can get another look at it. And you can see how it's a crack compared to a scratch. You can see how it goes right to the edge. Another great find right there. Die crack in 2020. Here I am on roll 8. I just found a 2000 Pennsylvania with a die crack on the reverse. See it right there on the corner of the building. It's pretty light, but you see it goes right down across to the corner of the building right here. See if I can hold it at a little bit of an angle. It'll be easier to see it. You see it right there. It runs right down. Almost like a lightning bolt hitting the corner of the building. Can't believe how many die cracks I've found in this box so far. This might be my best box so far. Alright, let's keep ripping. Here we are on roll 9. And I just found another die crack. This one's on a 1983. This is probably one of the best ones I've found so far. See it, how it goes right across the top of the building, all the way across to the edge. That's only part of it, though. You can see on the other side of Monticello that it comes right across the T and right down to one of the pillars. That is one awesome die crack right there on both sides. Can't even get it on all in one picture, but that is so cool. This is probably one of the best die cracks I've found so far. And this is roll 9. That gives us 5 die cracks so far. That's crazy. Well, let's keep ripping. Here I am on roll 12. I just found a 1982. It looks like it might have a die crack or a die chip. Right there, it runs across the T. It's pretty good right there. Slides down. It looks like it goes right down to about here. So it might be a die chip, but it's definitely on top of the metal. It's not like it's a scratch or it's dug into it. Another good find. Let's keep ripping. Alright, here we are on roll 13, and we just found our 6th wheat cent of this box. Let's see what we got. Looks like a 1958 Denver. Nice. I'm sure this penny's got some stories to tell. Alright, that's number 6 so far. Let's see if we can find some more. Alright, I'm still on roll 13. And I had to bring you back to show you this error I just found. It's a 2021 Lincoln. Going around checking everything out on it. And I just couldn't believe. Look at that grease strike through right there. I'm assuming it's grease that was strike through, but that is a major error right there. Look how big that is. It's right across, right over to the edge. That is an amazing find right there. This box has just been great so far. I found so many die cracks in it, and this is definitely my best hunt so far, and I'm only on roll 14. But let's rip through and maybe we can find some more amazing finds. Here I am on roll 14, and it looks like I found a 1988. That might have a strike through and the word God. Can't tell if it's a strike through or if it might have been a die crack right there. Could have been maybe like a piece of hair that it got struck through, or something that's obviously something very tiny, but I mean, usually a crack would carry through these, even something like a hair I would thought would have too, but you can tell it's actually in. It's not a scratch. You can see how it was right into the planchet. It's not like it was dug into it because it didn't mess up any of the lettering. But another neat find right there. We'll take it. This is still on roll 14. This one right here looks like it's a 1992. It's very dirty. Very dirty. I don't know if I want to clean it or not, or just leave it like that. But this one has a die crack on the reverse. See it right there. Looks like almost like a lightning strike hitting the corner of the building. And the interesting thing is, if you look above the L, E pluribus unum, it looks like there's a stamp of an S right there. That's kind of interesting on that. And then you can see at the bottom of the Lincoln Memorial right here, you can see there's a die crack. Comes right down across the bottom corner. So there's another good find. Very dirty coin, but it's still a find though. This is out of roll 15, 1991 Pennsylvania. Let's see on this one. At the Liberty, you can see the L and the I in between, and the B. You really notice the E right here. I'm surprised I don't see any of the other letters, but you see those 4 letters doubled. That's a pretty cool find right there. I'm not sure if it's machine doubling or if it's there's like something with a die. But you can see some of the letters on the reverse are the same way. Well, not same way, but they're a little off. Always off a little bit. It's kind of a neat find. It's definitely a keeper. But another good find so far. Here I am, still on roll 15. I just found another great find. 1986. With a die crack on the reverse. This building is definitely struck by lightning. Check that out. That is awesome. See it cracking right down through there. And there's a little one that runs right through here too. Goes down. That is one cool looking die cracks right there. I'm still amazed how many I've found, and I'm only 15 rolls into this hunt. I mean, this is definitely my best hunt out of 2023. Let's keep ripping and see if we can find some more. Here I am, still on roll 15, and I found a 1984 with a die crack on the reverse. This one actually has 2 die cracks on it. Let's see if you can see it good. You see how the lower one runs right by the I right there, and then the other one goes right next to the E. It's pretty cool. It is amazing how many we found so far in just 15 rolls. We're gonna keep trugging, and I'm gonna keep showing you every one I find. So let's rip into the next one. I am on roll 16, and just found our 7th wheat cent. It is a 1953 Denver. Nice. All right, let's see what else we can find. I am on roll 17. We just found our 8th wheat cent. Looks like it's in pretty decent shape too. Wow, 1951 Denver. Yeah, this is probably going to be an upgrade in my book from what I've had. There's a few spots on it, I guess, but it's still better than the one I've have so far. That's a nice find. I give this 8 so far. Let's keep ripping. Here we are on roll number 19. We just found our 9th wheat cent. It is a 1938. Cool, that's the oldest one we found so far in this hunt. Awesome. Let's keep ripping. Here I am on roll 19 still. And we just found a die crack on the 1986 Pennsylvania. See it right there. See it runs across the bottom of the building, and it actually goes right up. It goes up to about here, at least I can see it good anyway. That's a pretty cool find. So I'll add that to the collection of die breaks we've been finding, the die cracks. That gives us quite a few. We'll definitely have to total them all up at the end, but that's definitely another good find. And we're on roll 20. I just found this 2018. It has a die chip in the bottom of the 8. That's a pretty cool find. Let's see if I can hold it up so you can see it. Oh, it's actually a little gob of metal stuck in there. Originally I thought it might be a doubling on the die for the 8, but look a little closer, I can see how it's just a die chip, which is pretty cool. We found one earlier. It was on a 1995, so this is a 2018. That's pretty cool. That's a good find. Here we are on roll 21, and we found our 10th wheat cent. Let's see what we got. By the looks of the coloring on it, I would say this has probably been washed, because it has it almost looks pinkish compared to the copper color. 1952. That's pretty awesome. I mean, it's, like I said, it's not one I'd probably put in my book, but it's definitely a keeper. I collect all the wheat cents I get, so we'll add it to the collection. Number 10. Let's keep ripping. Here we are on roll 24, and we just found number 11 for wheat cents. Let's see what we got. 1950. Cool. 73 years old. Awesome find. Alright, let's see if we can find some more. Still on roll 24. And I found this pretty cool 1987. I don't know if it's what they call machine doubling, or if it's an actual double die, but that's pretty neat how you can see that the word in and part of the god goes all the way up to the top. You know, the die moved when it was stamped. See a little bit on the W there, but the D goes up. O's all the way up here. G goes up. That's pretty neat. You can also see it a little bit in Liberty also. You see how the L is way over here. The I. That's kind of a neat find. I don't know what kind of an error it would be, but that's definitely a keeper for me. Alright, here we are still on roll 24, and we found a die crack on a 2022 Pennsylvania. It is really hard to see it. Gotta get it just right so you can see it. You can see a little bit on the T, but you can see it. Hold it like this, you should be able to see it. See how it runs down? It actually starts like right here, and it kind of curls and it goes right across to the rim. That's a pretty neat find right there. It's just a little bit, but you can see it maybe in an early stage of the die break, but that's a pretty good find right there on a newer penny. I'll definitely take that any day. Here I am on roll 25, and we just found a die crack on the reverse of this 2021. Let's see if I can show it to you. Of course, it's not the cleanest penny, but it does have an error on it. See it right down there on the bottom. Goes into the scroll a little bit. It kind of starts in the O right here. Runs right along there and right to the rim. There's another good find. Right, just open roll 26 and found 2 wheat cents. Let's see what we got. 1947. That's number 12. Number 13. Let's see what we got here. 1944. So 13 out of 26 rolls. That's a pretty good average. We'll take that. Right, we're still on roll 26. And here's a 1983 with die crack right across his head, across the top of his head. You see how it runs the outside rim right across and into his hair, probably down into here somewhere. That's pretty cool. You see how it's not a scratch. You see how it's on top of the metal, not dug into it. See how it's like a bead that runs right across it. And then on the reverse, it has it right there where the D is. Comes down on top of the rim down to the top corner of the Lincoln Memorial. And there's just a little sliver of one right here in the bottom corner that shoots across. There's another good find. We'll add it to the collection. We've found several in this box hunt so far, but I hope we can find a dozen more. Here I am on roll 27. We just found a die crack on the reverse of this 2021. See it right there. Runs right along on the top of the banner, right through the letter T and cent, and right through the rim. There's another good find. We're still on roll 27. I just found this 1986. But look at the 6. It looks like there's another host 6 right here. That's a pretty neat find right there. It's like a whole double 6 behind it. That's a pretty good error right there. Another good find. Here I am on roll 29. We just found a die chip on a 1983. See it right there, stuck on the R in Liberty. With the extra little chunk right there. That's a pretty good find. Here I am on roll 31. And we just found another die crack on the reverse of this 1983. See it right there. Runs right from the rim right beside the C and the I in America. right to the top of the building. And there's a little one on the other side. See it right there. It's a little bit right there. There's another good find. Here we are on roll 32, and we just found this 1999. It has a die crack on it. See it right there. It actually goes from the rim right here and goes right down through, right down to his eyebrow. It's right in there. This even has a little extra metal right there on his eyebrow. Let's see if I can tilt it a little bit. You might get a little bit better. See how it is on. Really get a good little angle to the coin here. You might be able to see a little bit better. Yeah, it goes right down to his eyebrow. Another great find in this box. Here I am on roll 35, and I just found 2 more wheat pennies. We've had a little lull finding them in this roll, some of them in the box. So this is number 14. That's another 1951. Very nice. And the second one this is number 15. Oh, I guess 15 so far is pretty good. 1946. Very nice. Alright, let's see if we can find some more. Just opened roll number 36 and found our 16th wheat cent. Let's see what we got. Oh, another 1944. Awesome. 16 out of 36 rolls. It's not too bad. Here we are. I just opened roll 40 and we got our 17th wheat cent. Let's see what we got. She's pretty well worn. 1923. Wow. That's a 100-year-old penny right there. That's cool. I don't have that one in my book yet. It's worn, but it's definitely a fill in a blank. Awesome. 100 years old. Oh, just opened roll number 41. And we found number 18 for the wheat cent count. Let's see what we got here. $1946. That gives us 2, I think. 1946. Awesome. Number 18. Here I am still on roll 41. I just found this 2008 with a die crack on the reverse. Get to it so you can see it good. See it well, but there it is. Runs right by the T into the top, the second corner on the Lincoln Memorial. We've definitely found a lot of die cracks in this box. Here I am on roll 42, and I just found a die crack on a 2020. This one is on the odd verse on the front of the coin. You can see it runs right across part of the Liberty underneath and right through the E. Goes right to the part of the R. That's a pretty cool find right there. Don't see many on the newer coins, so I found, I don't know, 2 or 3 up to now. This is hands down the best hunt for errors that I have had for die cracks and other things, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Here we are on roll 43, and we just found a small die crack on the reverse. look really close, you can see it. I can get the right angle of it. And see it right there. It starts in here somewhere. It runs right down along the T. It runs right down here, and there's a little sprinkle spot right there. There's another good find. It's faint, but it is a die crack. It might have been the very beginning of it, but that's another cool find. Here I am on roll 45, and I found a die crack on the reverse of this 2000 Pennsylvania. You see how it runs right through the A, right down to the top of the building. All the way down. Goes right down this pillar right here, and you can see where it crosses right down the steps. And see if I can hold it at an angle. You might get a. You see how it runs right down the steps right there. Right through. Another good find right there. We got a few more rolls to go before we wrap this up. Here I am on roll 48, and it looks like I just found a 2020 with a die clash on it. Let's see if I can get it so you can see it. You see one right here from the back of the where the shield scent is. You can see, oops, shaking it on you. Little line right here, and these lines, they're from the reverse. They come off from these pillars right here. Those lines show on the front. Really get a good see how that line is right there on it. Another great find right here. See right there. That's a cool find. That's very, very good. All right, I just finished up searching the last couple rolls I had, and there wasn't any more wheat cents, so we totaled out at 18 wheat pennies, with 1923 being the oldest, and the 1951 Denver that I'll be able to change out from the one I had in the book, because this is definitely in better shape. And then the newest one was a 1958. But 18 total out of 50 rolls isn't too bad. That's a little less than what we have in the first two hunts. But we found a lot more die cracks, anywhere from 1982, 83, a lot in 86, 92, 91, right up to 2022. We found a die clash. We found strike through. We found some amazing finds. This has definitely been the jackpot of boxes for me in my short hunting experiences, and I'm excited to get on to the next box of coins. I want to take this time and thank everybody who's stopping and watching my videos and taking time out of your day to like and comment. Thank you to all my subscribers. We're on our way to almost 500 at the time of this video, And I just want to say thank you to everybody. And if you haven't, please like and subscribe. Please comment on things I can do better, what you like, what you don't like. I mean, it's all a learning process still. But I hope everybody has a great day, and thank you for your time.